speaking about one of the very first things that started coming through to me was the study and fascination with sacred geometry, both in meditation technique and then also just in the study of sacred geometry itself. So it's interesting to see how things come full circle and how much of a role it can really play in helping you to evolve and helping you to manifest what you desire. Perfect health, perfect, perfect love, as well as happiness and joy. And all of those things are possible through the use of sacred geometry. And we'll talk about it, of course, in depth when we do the lecture portion of the class. Um, it feels like this is the perfect time for this information to come through. Many of the techniques that you can learn for activating your light body utilizing sacred geometry are fairly complex. Some of you may have studied or been familiar with the work of Drunvalo Melchizedek. He did the Flower of Life workshops, and he is credited with bringing forth a lot of the sacred and esoteric information directly from Source and from Thoth, one of the guides that he worked with to bring through the secrets of sacred geometry and being able to make that part of our consciousness today. Your light body and virtually everything in the universe is made manifest from sacred geometry. So by activating the various sacred geometries within your light body, you're able to literally manifest whatever you wish, completely anchoring in your higher self and your divine essence. And it transcends all of time and space. So I can't even go through expressing how powerful the use and the knowledge of sacred geometry is. Those of you that were connected with me just a few weeks ago for the grand sextile alignment that we had, it's where the planets come together in a hexagon formation. And a hexagon formation is basically the two-dimensional shape that derives a Merkaba. And we're going to be working with the Merkaba or the star tetrahedron shape today in class, as it's the primary shape that constitutes the container for our light body. So it's the first shape, and it's going to be the basis for our study of the light body and Merkaba, and also our sacred geometries that we'll be speaking of. But the timing couldn't be better, because at the end of the month, we're also going to experience another grand sextile. It's coming up on August 25th, which is a Sunday. And this alignment is supposed to be even more powerful than the first one. Now, the first grand sextile alignment, as I mentioned, forms this beautiful star tetrahedron in the sky. A star tetrahedron creates an energy portal that is said to be the gateway to heaven. So it's connecting us really with those energies of the golden age that we were so craving and had heard of leading up to, the end of 2012, that big 2012 alignment that all of us were looking forward to. Well, the Mayans actually looked to these grand sextile alignments as the true gateway to the golden age, and a portal in which we could access our divinity. We could really line up and receive our divine essence. So by connecting with these two portals, the one that we just entered and then the grand sextile on the August 25th, we're able to consciously anchor in these energies of our divine essence and our higher self. So not only for us, but also for the planet. It's really quite powerful. And they say the one that's coming up on August 25th is said to be really helping to transmute and bring peace and more harmony to um, any type of transformation. Or I know that many people have been experiencing very intense transformations. I was joking with some people just a few days ago that these alignments are squeezing out the dark spots. So for those
Yeah.
for those parts of our consciousness that are still hanging on to old belief systems, or still hanging on to these outmolded ways of being that aren't allowing our higher self energies to come in, that all of these astrological alignments are squeezing out the dark spots. So we're seeing this a lot in our global community and also in ourselves personally. So each and every one of us is experiencing this in our own beautiful way. So
Sometimes.
after I was inspired to start this sacred geometry series, I then realized that we were going through these grand sextiles, which are themselves Merkaba vortexes, but created by the planetary alignments. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. On the screen here, I have one of the it's information on the grand sextile that I'll send to you afterwards, but it's about a peace portal activation. They're doing a global meditation that you can kind of connect into on Sunday. They're harmonizing it at 11:11 Cairo time, and I will also be doing an online event that's harnessing the activation of this portal as well. So I will be sending out more information about that coming up probably in the next few days. But it'll be an online activation of the energies of this really powerful grand sextile alignment that you can see here, that I have up on the screen.